Ah, what a freaking day. So I literally just rushed in the door. Oh, wait, is that too zoomed in? I think that's zoomed in a bit much. Oh, there it is. Ah, okay, that does nothing. Mm. Hey, what do you know? This works. Do, 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 do. I wonder how the noise is. Got some nice stuff in. Ah. Mm. Okay. Oh. When is all over? Okay, it's not gonna be too bad. Just getting everything ready here. I know I apologize for being over half an hour late, B, uh, didn't stream last week. That was kind of just not feeling very good. Those actually look really nice. Mm, Hmm. Figured as much. And not just sitting here working on these reels here. Finally, the wheels for EQ's project here finally came in. So, hope everyone having a good night. Like I said, I say again, I apologize. I haven't been to stream last week. Ooh. Come on. Get in there. Uh, Dogs tonight. Yay. Oh man, it's one of those nights. So, believe it or not, last week I didn't stream last week because it was damn near 100 degrees in my cabin. And it was not cooling off properly. Could not get my cabin cool enough to sit there and actually run my computer. Did not want to damage it. Oh man. Just sitting here putting them tires together. Figured as much. I know, not the best looking stream. I know, it sucks. Ooh. That doesn't look half bad, even with the black ring on it. Not impressed with that. One of these nights. Like, huh, that actually is not looking half bad on the wheel. Huh, interesting. Oof. Actually, I need to check that. Oof. I wish I could put music on here, but I can't because, well, YouTube doesn't like it. Oh, it's the auto correction crap going off. No! Damn it. Oh, oh man. Now I still gotta sit there and pull all of these off. Wow, that is delayed. Where'd that? Huh. One of these days. Whoop. Ooh. These wheels actually look really good. Ugh. Yeah, whatever. Hmm. Uh, 'em. Hey, Fred. The first person to actually make a comment in my stream tonight. It's great. How you doing tonight, Fred? It's been quiet because I was like, man, no one to talk to. I got Eric's wheels in finally. So I'm finally able to actually get the wheels for his Tahoe put together. After being on back order since February, man. How is there any fan noise coming through, Fred? It's still like 80 degrees inside my cabin, man. Trying to see if Eric would actually show up tonight. I know I didn't stream last week, and I apologize for that. But it was triple digits in my cabin, and I was not gonna stream with it still being triple digits in my cabin, even though my computer could handle it. No, no worries, Fred. Glad you stopped by, man. The bad thing is I still have to. I'm not doing two. I'm not actually gonna put these two wheels together because I still have to take the bead lock rings off. Okay, because there's actually literally a fan, literally right there that blows straight across my face. But it's still, like I said, 80 degrees in my cabin. I kind of need the fan right there. I just hope it's not like too intrusive. Because I know that kind of is annoying in streams when you got a fan in the background that's just blowing constantly. Then we got Duggle. Oh man. So compared to the wheels that I have on it, struck me. Let me grab those wheels real quick there for you, Fred. The wheels that I had, like the mock-up wheels that I've been using. are essentially the same wheel. Granted, now these are dirty, but because these were tires that were ran at the Fix 2019 Fix Enduro Fix Recon Do 6. Great event, fun guy. But I have to take the beadlock rings off these, and I'm swapping them on this because he wanted all silver wheels with the beadlock ring silver as well. So I was going to take the rings off these and put them on there, save him a little bit of money, and trade, just trade. Because I haven't scratched my rings up or anything. My rings are still beautiful on my other set of wheels that are actually on the truck. So I try to drive right. And if I have to order a new set of rings, I think... Let's see. Yeah, I really don't think I'm going to stream that much longer than I'm already streaming now, just because it's one of those nights already. Can I even order these? Oh, wow. Okay, so those are only going to cost $14 for this a brand new set of silver rings. That's actually not bad if Eric wants to go that route. Totally his call if he wants black or if he wants silver. I have no problem, taking all of these screws apart and swapping rings around. That is crazy. Yeah, tomorrow. So the reason, Fred, actually the reason why I was late tonight, because of me being the good neighbor I am, we have an elderly woman out here in the country that friends with, I was friends with her husband before her husband passed away. She has a little Nissan Frontier. She just bought herself a little 17-foot camper trailer to go behind her Frontier, and she needed help backing it into her driveway because she's never had something like that before. So I had to go over to her house and back it into the parking spot she wanted, and then go over some of the stuff on her truck and find out that we gotta put some helper springs in it, or leveling bags. We're gonna put leveling airbags in it and the back end of it to get the truck to sit level again. Because that leaf spring was flat in the bed of that truck, and the trailer and the bed of the truck were empty. Nothing in them yet. And the trailer weighed like 3,700 pounds. So I had to go do that. And I would have gotten home right around 8-ish from the hobby shop that had the wheels. I had to call them in. Or call the hobby shop and go, hey, my stuff come in yet? Yeah, I actually get my tractor out in the wintertime when we get a good, good snowfall, aka more than 6 inches to me is a good snowfall. I'll actually drive down to her house, which is like 2 miles away from me, on my antique Ford 9N tractor. Sorry, 2-in tractor. My bad. No, it is a 9-in. Yeah, it's last year for the 9-in. Next year they became 2-ins. But I drive all the way down to her place with my snowplow on the back of my tractor, and I go plow her driveway too. The husband was a cool guy. He come over, we shoot, and then he was building a helicopter before he passed. Like one of those little oh geez, forget the type of helicopter it was though. Little 4-banger powered helicopter. 2-person. Kind of like the one, if you knew Cletus McFarland's, I think it was a Freedom 500 that he did a couple years back. He gave away a helicopter. Essentially, he's one of those he was building in his garage. Because he was a licensed pilot. So those are done. I still got to change out the beadlock rings. But I am probably... pretty much... I did buy a new tool today, too. So I did go to my place and get a new tool so I can actually sand the body. Yeah, I think she ended up selling the helicopter, I think for like 32,000 or something like that. And the guy had a really cool early Bronco, too. Okay, so there's that. So hopefully now that I actually have the wheels, and I did have to do some more work, so let me get this swapped over to the other page now. I actually had to do more modeling work on that rear leaf spring suspension setup for this Tahoe. Let me get it set up right. I keep forgetting my session keeps expiring. I do a little bit of work and then I stop. So, believe it or not, even after I did my first mod of the file, I had to go back in and do it again. I had to take the shock mounts off. Oh crap. I had to take the shock mount off it to get the axle centered where I needed it on the chassis. So I'm starting to work on cutting away the parts of the model that I don't need so I can reprint it so it doesn't look like it just Dremel hacked together because it looks really bad right now. The original one the second one that I made. So, but now the wheelbase is actually sitting how it should be. I'm actually going to bring the truck over here now. And then I ended up bumping the model yesterday as I was getting ready to do some sanding on it. Broke one of the glue sections on it again. Wasn't very happy about that, Fred. Because I had to glue it back. I had to glue the spot that I'm going to reinforce it. Set that down right there for a second. Uh-oh. Oh, I should go and take that off now. And spin the model around. Can't wait to have to get this thing, the mounts glued on it. Oh, I still gotta send that invoice over. Now the wheelbase is sitting where it's supposed to be sitting at on the truck. But I gotta reprint the part. The suspension moves freely too, and doesn't bind anywhere. But the reason why I gotta redo the part and get it to sit right is because at the moment I can actually tell, look at the axle on the back, and the axle's kind of sitting a little crooked in there, and I need to fix that. But yeah, I'll be sanding this body this week. I'm gonna be doing all the smoothing work to it, Fred. So, well, not gonna do it this weekend. It's 90 some odd freaking degrees this weekend. So, oh, let me switch cameras. Doo-doo. But I moved it. But yeah, she's looking better. She moves like the truck drives right now. I just don't like how I gotta do some more work to it, custom work to it. But I think it's gonna look good with the new wheels, and because they kind of match Eric's wheels on his truck. Oh, yeah, I hate when that happens. I got some clear filament too. That's I used when I printed the lenses for the headlights on this truck. So then I still gotta do the other parts. But I'm actually impressed with how strong that 3D printed leaf spring mount is. It's actually decent. See if I can pull this up here. Where is it? Now, here's Eric's truck. So this is what I'm recreating for him. So you can kind of see how this kind of matches that rim design. Granted, it's got a beadlock ring on it. But hey, that's not too bad. And with the fact that he's got like road tires on it, hence why these tires got selected. So I had, you know, those AC units that have the hose that you stick out the window. They're usually like maybe max like 10,000 BPU or something like that. I had an 8,000 BPU unit, but it was just not enough to cool down my square footage. So instead of just wasting power, and it only ever dropped the temperature like 10 degrees. That's all it would ever do. So I just stopped using it. We're gonna be buying like a 1800 BPU unit to stick in that window back there. So that window right there is gonna have a unit in it. But that was pretty much all I was gonna be doing tonight. Was just gonna build those wheels and see if Eric was on here and if he'd stop by. And go from there with him on how he wanted it painted, because I need to double check a couple questions. I had a couple questions about the paint on it for him. That way I can get a hold of my painter to have him make sure he can get that color, because it's just Onyx Black. GM Onyx Black with, I think he said red pearl flake in it. But I wanted to make sure. But that's just a little update on his truck so far. Now that I got those wheels. And he told me no rush on his truck either. So when I get the rest of the chassis dialed, because I'm gonna try to get the chassis finished dialed in, all the parts mounted on it, get that thing squared away, and then finish working on the body and get this body going off and over to paint and get it painted, and then finally do like detail work and stuff on it. But she'll be debadged just because I'm not the best at 3D design yet, so I can't actually make the Tahoe label that goes on the trim. And I don't have the skills to make the luggage rack on top. But I can't get the AC unit until next, to the end of the month. So, no. I'm going to call it here, Fred. I appreciate you stopping by. I'm got a lot of stuff. I actually have family visiting the property. They fly in here within the hour. They actually land at the airport, but still gonna be like a couple hours before they get here, anyways. And then that's gonna be fun. There might be a special guest in the background come next Thursday stream. I don't know yet. All depends if they want to do it or not. But yeah. You have a good one, man. Appreciate you stopping by. So, thanks, bud. Take care, guys.